Hello and welcome to Hyperdog Digital. This is Scott. Today we're going to take a look at this item right here. This is a foot and calf massager by Terelax, T-E-R-E-L-A-X. Alright, so this is the whole unit right here. It is made mostly of plastic, at least this outer casing here part is plastic. There is also a bar right here that you can use to adjust the angle of this, and you can also use it to carry it with a little bit better if you want to. If you're trying to be mobile with it or take it somewhere else, you can use it as a handle and you can carry it around. These are obviously the two areas where you put your feet and or your calves to have them massaged. There is a little zipper here that you can take off, although you still don't expose any of the actual components inside. I'm assuming this is just so you can take those off and you can wash them to just give yourself a little bit, clean things up a little bit for the next time you use it. This is the control panel, obviously. This is where you set all the options for whatever you want to have done here. And we'll just go ahead and take a little bit closer look at this. Obviously at the top you have just a display panel. It'll tell you, if you turn it on, it'll tell you how long you have as far as the timer goes. Turn that off so that stops running for right now. You have heating, which obviously you turn on or off will give you a little bit of warmth, a little bit of heat when the machine is running. You have the speed, which has 3 different settings and obviously changes the speed at which it goes. Timing, which I believe goes up to 60 minutes and as far down as 5 minutes, so you can set this for anything in between that level. And then you have mode, which there really wasn't any mention outside of that there's a mode button in the instructions, but it didn't really go into what the mode does. From actually using it and playing around with it a little bit, from what I can tell, the mode is basically just when you run the massager, the parts from the side, and I'll try and run this here a little bit just to show you. So they come in from the top and then roll down to the bottom, and as you change the mode, at some point or another these will stop and go from the bottom to the top, so kind of a reverse as far as this motion goes. And as far as I can tell, the mode will change how frequently it will change from one direction to another. So that's as far as I can tell as far as the mode goes. Now, as you can see, you have the 2 pads that come in from either side that are massaging the sides of your feet, and then down on the bottom you have what feels like 2 circles up here, one at the top, one at the bottom, that has 4 nodules on it that spin around, and that's what massages the bottom of your feet. So just to kind of give an idea, let's go ahead and turn this on real quick. I'm not going to put my feet in here. You can get the idea just by seeing what my hand is doing. So obviously you have the 2 pads on the side which are coming in and massaging the sides of your feet, and then the 2 discs or the 2 circles down here on the bottom, as I mentioned, spin around and massage the bottom of your feet, which is pretty standard for most of these massagers. It's how they work. This one, I'm not a big foot massage guy, but I did try and use it for a while, and it did work very well. It did feel very good. I didn't have any problems with it. Now, the heat, when I turned that on, I didn't feel much heat at all when I had that on. It didn't really seem to make any kind of a difference. Obviously, speed sped it up. Timing is pretty self-explanatory. Mode, as I mentioned, I had to do a little experimentation to find out exactly what that was. Well, I do think I have that figured out. I'm not sure that it really made a huge difference for me either way, what mode I had it on. So the only other thing too really is that I was not able to get my calves into this. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off here. There's not a lot of space in here. My calves are not the biggest in the world, but they're certainly bigger than the width of my hand, and there was no way I could get my calves in there to try out that part of the device. I don't know if there's a different trick to doing it. Again, the instructions not very explanatory. They didn't really go into much beyond the physical characteristics of the device. You know, what the buttons are, where they're located, the bar, how to plug it in, that kind of stuff. Pretty basic instructions. So if there was something that I was missing as far as getting your calves in there, I couldn't figure it out. I wasn't able to do mine. So I really just use it as a foot massager at this point. It worked very well as far as that part went. It's definitely did what it was designed for in regards to foot massages. Again, the only real problem I had was with the heating button. I don't know if this one maybe was defective, but I had absolutely no change in the temperature on this particular model, so I don't know if that's... I didn't wait long enough. I waited for a whole 15-minute session, and it didn't really make any difference for me. So that was really the only thing that I had an issue with. Other than that, it seems very well built. It's not terribly heavy. It's very sturdy as far as, you know, putting your feet in it. Having this bar on the side really helps as far as positioning it in a certain way, and of course carrying it. If you are looking for one of these, go ahead and check it out. I'll have the link in the description. Hopefully this video was helpful to you and gave you a little bit of information. Hope to see you again next time on HyperDog Digital. Thanks. Hey, this is Scott for HyperDog Digital. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos and reviews, be sure to check us out at hyperdogdigital.com. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you know when we put up new content. If there's something you'd like us to review, or you have a product you want to send us for a review, feel free to send us an email at reviews@hyperdogdigital.com. We're also looking for sponsors right now, so if you are interested in being a sponsor for our channel, contact us at sponsor@hyperdogdigital.com. All of our social media links and emails are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.